Hi guys, Tom here, along with
Matt,
and we are playing Final Fantasy VIII in a loving, brotherly way, as you do. Now, of course, yeah, this is Matt's debut on the channel, so be nice to him. If you troll him, I will hunt you down and kill you.
or I'll kill you.
Yeah, but we are playing Final Fantasy VIII, and I put the wrong disc in. What an idiot I am! You see, that's why I should leave the youngster in charge. But
You really should.
but of course, this is Final Fantasy VIII, and of course, Final Fantasy VIII has a lot of video sequences and stuff like that.
So we're gonna leave you to it.
So see you guys at the end of the video sequence. Believe me, it's a long one. Have fun.
It is.
That was long. I managed to go and have 3 children and grow a beard in that time.
It really was.
But obviously, guys, I know we're taking the piss a little bit, but we do love this game. We love it a lot. We love it like jelly tots. Oh my god, why?
And I can play it better than my brother here.
So obviously here we are. We are in the hospital, and there is a strange woman in a lab coat staring down at us. Not the first time. I will digress. So clearly my forehead hurts here at this point, which yeah, no shit and all that. But we've obviously she asks us in a second what our name is, and well,
oh, we had a bit of fun with it.
Of course. So what's our name? Well, default it says Squall, so it's like, you're so retarded, we're gonna give you your name. But I'm like, fuck that shit, I'm gonna name myself Wanker.
Wankster.
No, Wankstain. That's it. I used wank. I tried to do Wankstain, but I ran out of letters, so it became Wankston. Wankston. Yeah. But don't worry, guys. I am not a dumb. I'm not one of those dumb cuffs who does that. What I'm going to do is.
But guys, he really is though.
Thank you, bro. I should have tried. I should have called it Wanker, but whatever. His name is Squall, and his name will always be Squall. Do not call him Dave. Too many people do that.
That's
shit.
just right. That's just horrible.
Perhaps I should probably talk about what's going on the screen.
Yeah, we really should.
I can't just run away. You want to be cooler? Well, don't get hurt in the process. So obviously she's calling our instructor. 'Cause everyone needs a teacher. Everywhere they go.
Hell yeah. So I can't see. I have to stand up.
So we'll wait on our we'll wait on our shit hot teacher, who, and it's a funny thing about these Final Fantasy games. Everybody's of Japanese descent. I'm not completely sure why. But everyone seems to be of Japanese descent. Anybody got any answers for that? Apart from the game being made in Japan.
Yeah, that's the really only reason why.
Oh, look at me! I'm so up myself. She really is. She really is.
I got a stick up my arse.
Yeah, I was born with a stick up my backside. Yeah. I knew it would be either you or Safer. The voices are going to change every time, trust me.
Come on, let's go.
Walking.
Is there something on your mind?
Walking. Not
really.
The only thing that's on my mind was the edge of Safer's blade about 10 minutes ago. Frankly, because Squall doesn't say a whole lot in this game, I can make up what he wants to say, which is awesome. So I am going to be Squall's going to be the most wisecrackingest asshole of all time. He just will. Tell me more about yourself. No. Just no. Don't want to tell you any more about myself. I'm already scared of you.
It's not your.
It is. It's none of your business. Even though you're gonna have a breakdown in 3 episodes' time, that's none of your business. None of your business.
Not spoilers.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't spoil, but that's what you get when you record in backlog.
It is.
But let's get on with this. So, garden is awesome, don't you think? It's bloody pretty and stuff. So let's walk into our classroom, because we are at a military academy.
Good morning, class.
Good morning, class.
Let's start with today's schedule. There seem to have been some rumours flying around since yesterday.
Yes, the field exam for seed candidates will begin later this afternoon.
Those not participating are those who failed last week's test.
Fuck off!
After remaining study many.
Just be sure you're in top condition. Meeting hall
at 1600 hours.
I'll arrange the assignments there. Any questions? No, I don't do anal. Owen Squall, Owen Safer.
Do not
injure your partner
again while training or training. Be careful from now on.
Field exam participants.
I will see you all later. When I'm doing anal in the closet.
And Squall, I need to talk to you about anal. Yeah, guys, you've got the impression that this series is for those who understand anal jokes. But if you're a child, I think you're in the wrong place, darling.
You really are.
Go and watch Barney the dinosaur. Is Barney still on? I don't know.
I really don't think so.
Balamori.
Let's see. So what a pain.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn on.
Why is that an option? Why is what a pain an option for this? What's that all about? So yeah, this garden does have the most high-tech computer system known to man. Yeah, every computer has a website. Yeah, welcome to 1987. So obviously we're going to pick up our GFs here. At this point, I was told by Matt, while we were recording this, that you can actually skip tutorials. And for like 10 years, I didn't know you could do that.
No, he really is stupid, isn't he?
So for 10 years, I have been watching through these tutorials, going, "Oh, for fuck's sake, I know all this shit," but nope, you can actually skip them, and that is something that is good having this clever bastard next to me.
Yeah.
But obviously, guys, we've got the fire cavern to do. I don't like fire; it burns me. Anyway, let's go and speak to the instructor about anal, and see what she actually wants. Anal. So she seems. No, you three! I don't want three-way anal! No! Secretly I do. But I don't want to tell anyone. Squall! Anal!
You haven't been to the fire, have you?
No!
You won't be able to take part in today's
exam unless you do it.
Unless you do it.
Then give me anal. And then give me anal. I set this series up, guys, to give you a little background, because there's a lot of walking and a lot of boring shit to come, but we'll have a little chat with you. I set this series up because genuinely, guys, I'm completely breaking down the wall is an understatement here. The youngster's a little bit unsure about himself, so I wanted to give him the opportunity to talk to some lovely people on YouTube. Yes, and you troll. But that's it. That was the idea of setting up this series, just to have a little bit of fun with him, and obviously it's new content for the channel. I think you guys will enjoy it. I haven't totally decided how often we're going to put this one out yet. We have
because it's a long game.
Yeah, it is. And at the time of recording this post commentary, we have recorded 4 episodes that all need commentary on. But I think for a couple of episodes, the next few episodes, it's going to be me on my own. Because to break the wall down even further, I'm recording them on my own when I'm out at my grandmother's. So yeah, so a lot of the commentary will probably be me on my own, but. And look, it's a generic Japanese girl. I think I'm going to say ... I know, obviously, what that is supposed to be is you being silent, but I like to read it as ... Good morning, Squall ... I think that kind of fits. It is supposed to be silence, but I don't know why they put silence in brackets. Oh, because then some insolent twat like me would read it as SILENCE!
He really is a twat.
It's alright for me to say it, but not for you. But whatever, let's get on with it.
I had everything right.
Little girl wants a tour around the garden. Frankly, she can get bent over my bed by me for an hour.
And me.
Hey, I don't share.
Of course you don't.
High five. So let's head to the fire cavern. For the life of me, I can't remember. Did I put the fire? Yes, the fire cavern is in this episode, isn't it? The fire cavern should be at the end of the episode. Oh well, but yeah. So we pick up some cards from this dude. It's good to have the cards because it's the triple triad game is quite a good little side thing for you to do in this, but frankly it is bloody annoying and it's bloody hard as well. But I will probably occasionally involve myself in it, but I'm probably not going to do the whole card club side quest and all that, because that stuff is just irritating. And and for those of you who hasn't seen the card club storyline, I'll just break down the wall now. Quistis is the king! Okay? Quistis is the king. There. Problem solved. Card club solved. None of that mystery about this mysterious king. No, it's Quistis. It always has been Quistis and it always will be, and you probably won't see it in this playthrough. It is Quistis. Quistis is the king. And that's the subtitle of this episode. Quistis is the king.
Yeah, Quistis is the king. Quistis is the king. So
let's do some junctioning on score. We need to set his GFs. I'm going to give him Shiva, because he could do with some female interaction. Lonely, lonely boy. Lonely, lonely, lonely boy. Lonely boy. And of course we need to save. As you can see, guys, we've played this game a lot. And these are all Matt's files. I've got like 6 of my own. So, yeah, we are playing this on the PlayStation 3. We bought the game through the PlayStation Network because obviously PlayStation 3 isn't really that back compatible anymore. But obviously we downloaded the game because it's easier for us.
It's easier to play.
And we've actually found a way to play this on the PlayStation Portable, which is kind of cool. But yep, that's how we're going to do this. So we are playing this on our widescreen TV. Apologies for the sidebars at the side if you're seeing the sidebars, but I can only get my recording software to record in the alternative to widescreen in like 430 or something. But if I can find a way to put this into widescreen, then this comment is to be ignored. I don't think you're losing anything major from this. We just drew Cure. So obviously at this point, guys, there's going to be a cut in the video shortly. That's because
we're doing grinding.
We did some off-screen grinding. The guide that we follow, because we are following a Game FAQs guide. Shout out to Game FAQs. They're not going to pay me, but whatever. Shout out to Game FAQs. But we're using the Game FAQs guide, and that encourages you to go down to the shore and battle the enemy that we're about to show you over and 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 over again, and do it to get GFAP and learn like magic refine from item and stuff like that, and pick up fish fins so we can get 100 water. But obviously you guys will see those enemies. They're the Fastilodon, something like that. Fastilodon, something like that. But we're going to cross the grass anyway. The fire cavern ain't that far away, so shouldn't be any major issue. We've got a junction Quistis because, of course, can't junction herself. Muggins has to do it. It has to be you, Squall. I am retarded and cannot junction myself.
She's a bitch.
Yeah, we don't really like. Neither of us really like Quistis, and you guys will love something that's coming in the commentary for episode 4.
Because Quistis has a midlife crisis at
Yeah,
18.
yeah, but we'll go into that a bit later on. So obviously you've got to come down to the shore. The shore area is the area where the water and the sand is. It's just like this little sort of slight section of sand. This isn't the enemy though. This is just a bite bug, and they annoy me.
Really?
And of course, Quistis has to tell us how to battle, like we're 4. Use your weapon, hit the enemy, and they die. No shit! Oh shit, Sherlock Holmes. But obviously we'll not go back to it. Oh, and by the way, if you press R1 as you hit the enemy, you get a critical hit with Squall. I haven't completely got that bit down yet, but when I do, you'll see that I do it more often. Because obviously I am uncoordinated, fat and old. So
it really is.
It takes me a bit of time to get into stuff like that, you know? But look at that, celebrating! Woo! Look us dance and celebrating our pink dress. Why are you wearing a pink dress?
I'm not wearing a pink dress.
I am.
Why are you wearing a pink dress? You can't really pull that off.
I know. But sometimes there's a point when you get so fat you have to wear a dress. If you've seen that episode of The Simpsons, you guys will get that joke. But obviously we need to set abilities for the GFs to learn. I personally, now a lot of people say, oh, immediately teach them boost. I like to leave that one till a bit later. I like to teach like the HP junction and the sort of the strength junction, so that you can junction magic to your character's stats. It also allows you to, it allows you to sort of, you know, hit stronger, have higher HP and stuff like that. So that to me is a must for this game, because this game is made so much easier if you junction magic stats. This still isn't the enemy I wanted to show, but whatever.
You'll see it soon enough.
Please guys, use the comment section down below, it's downwards, use it to post some comments about this series, because I think this series could be, this is like the first major gaming series we've done. We've been experimenting with capture devices for some time now, and we finally found one that works. Hopefully the quality of this is okay. I mean, I am recording using a £2.50 microphone from Amazon, but that's just, you know, how it is, because we needed a microphone that we could both commentate on, because we wanted to do this one together. We wanted this one to be like a joint little project for us. We're both out of work, and we're hoping that we can make something from YouTube. So guys, if you'll please be lovely and support us, then we will love you back. So yeah, I think we're now down on the shore. We're looking for the Facilidon enemy. They're pretty much every battle down on this shoreline area, and they are very useful because they give a lot of AP, which is what the GFs use to learn their moves.
We've got them.
Yeah, and we've got some. They appear to be like little fins sticking out the sand, but then they pop out when you hit them. They're like sort of little flying fishy type things. But they are very good for AP. So if you guys are playing this game along with us, which of course you are, why wouldn't you be? Make sure that you take a bit of time to battle these guys, and learn a load of moves, and definitely learn from Quetzalcoatl, learn Thunder T-Magic Refine, and from Shiva learn Eye Magic Refine. The fish fins that these guys drop as their drop item turns into water quite a lot. 20 water for each fish fin, so get about 15 of the items, even though you've only got 2 characters. Spoiler alert, you'll have a 3rd character soon. And it's important to have the water junction. Is it to strength?
To strength, yeah.
Junction water to strength to give you well, a boost in power, really.
That really only counts on score who's going to.
Yes.
Spoiler alert, be your physical character.
Yeah, well, obviously this is the way that we choose to play it. We like to have the other characters act as support characters to Squall, because Squall's limit break is so much easier to pull off. It's much less stress, and he can hit like an absolute tank, man. So we like to use Squall as a physical. You might not be one of those guys, but we like to use Squall as a physical, and the other guys as support characters, really. That's just the way that we like to play it, and this is the way we're going to play it, because Squall is your leader, and I kind of think he should be your tank, really. But yeah, at this early stage in the game, these guys do take a lot of hits. The guide that we were following does encourage the use of Quetzalcoatl. As they are water type creatures. And here comes Quetzalcoatl, so we'll shut up for a second and let Quetzalcoatl show you what he can do. You guys enjoyed that? Quetzalcoatl was a beast, didn't he?
Although, spoiler alert, there are some much more powerful GFGs.
Yeah, but we'll talk about them when we got them. That's going to be one hell of an episode, the Deep Sea Research Centre. Oh God. I ain't looking forward to that. Honestly, I think that's going to be one of those episodes that is going to be a lot of speeding up. But we'll see when we get there. We're only 4 episodes in. We haven't even got halfway through disc 1 at this point. But yeah, this is obviously there you go. We've beaten the Facilidons now. They drop fish fin items. The fish fin item is good for refining into water. So as soon as we come back from the cut, which is coming any second now, I think. Yeah, I think we have already cut. I'm not entirely sure, but when we get to the we will eventually do the refining the water moves out of the items, but I quite like these guys to fight these guys as well, these floating guys, because they drop magic stones, and the magic stones
can be refined
into grade 1 magic. When I say grade 1, I mean fire, thunder, blizzard, that sort of grade 1 elemental magic, cure, that sort of grade 1 elemental and curative magic. But and obviously you can refine that magic up, but that's something we're doing down the line. But yeah, so it is good to get those magic stones, and I think they can be used in weapon upgrades later in the game, but that stuff is stuff we'll go on to when we're actually doing it in the game. So we are heading now for the fire cavern. I didn't notice us cut, but we must have. Oh well. That's good. It's subtle enough that I missed it. But here we are at the Cave of Origins. Nope, sorry, that's a different game. But here we are at the fire cavern.
And Quistis is about to give us another tutorial on how to use our gunblade.
Quistis,
but
no!
Skip it.
Quistis, no! I don't need you to teach me this shit. I'd rather teach the YouTube fans myself. So, let's get on with it. YouTube fans, time for a lesson. I'm going to put my teacher's hat on and abuse a pupil. No, sorry, no, I've got to stop doing that. Anyway, let's get on with this. So, obviously, I'm setting Squish's abilities first, and then if you go into magic, you can set magic manually. But I personally prefer to do it this way, doing it auto and setting Quistis to defense. Because obviously, it's good to have people who are supporting Squall. Squall is I always auto him to attack, because obviously Squall is my physical guy. But we are entering into the fire cavern. The fire cavern's got some pretty decent music. At least I think it has. I certainly like the uniquities of this game. I mean, I was saying to Matt when we were recording this, the FMV sequences that this game has for its time are fucking wonderful.
Wonderful.
You've got to look at it. You've got to look at it. That this game came out in was it 1998, 1997, something like that.
Sometime in the 90s.
In the late 90s, you know. And I mean, you've got to look at you've got to look at it for that game, for that time, and for the hardware of the PlayStation. This game, whilst it can be improved on drastically, for the time, when you compare this to Final Fantasy VII and its virtual cartoony graphics, you know. I mean, you compare the graphics of this and you compare the graphics of Final Fantasy VII, and I mean, a lot of people, including one of my friends, always says, "Oh, Final Fantasy VII is a better game." This was the first Final Fantasy game I played, so I'm always going to be sort of attached to it in that way. But I also think it's a better game than 7. I mean, it hasn't got that sad moment like the when Aerith gets killed, but I do think it's a decent game. Anyway, people are talking, so we should probably talk for them.
Yeah, probably.
Are you doing quizzes or am I doing it? You can do it. You're good with quizzes. If she says something anyway, but it's relatively a straight line to Ifrit and the fire cavern, guys. So. Oh, can I? Yeah, you do. If you've got the deeper voice.
Hell yeah.
So we've been back attack. No, not anal.
Not anal.
Isn't back attack a pun for anal? Anyway, it's the point.
And we went.
It is not normally wise to run from battles, but when we were recording this video, we were thinking shit. We hit 30 minutes 10 minutes ago. We really should.
This is the time when guys, my computer started to struggle.
Yeah, the recording system started to struggle a bit and started to lag. So we wanted to get this one over with, and we haven't had that much lag problem since because we've been working harder to get this right. But obviously Ifrit is one of our favourite characters. It's a massive fire demon. How can you not like Ifrit? So Quistis is now encouraging us to use ice attacks on bombs. I'm instead going to use runaway attack. Just because I don't really see the point in having battles that we don't need, really. But we're not all that far from Ifrit now. The demon of fire and all. And I think the lag does really come up when we fight Ifrit, simply because we just use Shiva over and over and over again, as encouraged by our guide. I think Ifrit and Shiva might have fucked at one point, and working out how that happened is it's one of the fun bits of Final Fantasy VIII. Why Ifrit was so surprised to see Shiva, the Ice GF.
Ex-girlfriend.
My ex-girlfriend, you bastard! You know, why did you bring her here? You know, I mean, I almost called Shiva Thatcher because the Ice Queen of British politics and all. But anyway, it's time for a quiz. Voicing Ifrit is all on you, my boy. Said something pretty early. But yeah, Ifrit has a lot of HP for this early in the game, so you are honestly gonna want to use Shiva a lot. If you can also stock fire from him, which is what I did a little bit, but there are other ways to get fire as well. So don't just sit there taking hits, because you are on a timer. So the quicker you take him out, the better, really. like there's always time for a bit of quick drawing, especially if you're just going to do what we did and just used Shiva over and over and over and over and over again. But I'll leave you guys to watch Shiva's entrance. This is the first time you guys have seen her. Yeah. Good gag.
Huh, they have Shiva?
Yes, Ifrit, because Shiva's standing before you. So Ifrit's going to use fire, and he's going to use fire, and Ifrit's going to use fire. He's also going to use fire, and perhaps he'll use fire. But he's a low-level GF.
Oh, and if you struggle on this boss fight, guys, then you really need help.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't be playing this game if you're having problems with Ifrit. Genuinely, Shiva is just like his Achilles heel. You know, Shiva is honestly using Shiva against Ifrit is the equivalent of cracking a nut with a pneumatic drill. Honestly, yeah, using a pneumatic drill to crack a nut. Or cooking a pizza in the depths of hell. You know, it's complete.
Impudent humans!
He does hit pretty fucking hard, but he's totally beatable. Totally beatable. I don't have much to say at this point, so I think I'm going to read my emails while I leave Matthew to do your Ifrit voice. But yeah, guys, I am trying to encourage Matt to join Twitter so that he can liaise with our fan base, but doesn't seem very keen. But I'd like to see it. But this is like a real big step out of his comfort zone for him. So give him credit for his first time. He's doing fucking diamond, don't you think?
Not bad for a human.
I think he says something different if the killing blow is from Shiva. I think. But obviously we took him out differently. I legitimately just had Quistis sit there drawing fire while Shiva kept being summoned. Talk about Shiva, look who's back. It's Shiva! Genuinely, guys, I just summoned Shiva over and over again.
Totally Ifrit's ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, totally his ex-girlfriend and totally rubbing it in. Legitimately, this is the equivalent of splitting up from your ex-girlfriend and she's still living with you. Because she's coming back for more, you know. But that's honestly, that is the encouraged way to beat Ifrit. He's beating him with physical attacks in the 30-minute time limit is quite difficult. So
you can also cast Blizzard on him, but it hardly does any damage. Not compared to Shiva.
Not compared to just using your GF for the time spent as well. But yeah, and I remember saying when we were recording this, I mean, he's barely standing up. Will he just fall already? And you know, then he did. Well, he hasn't yet, but you know. I just used her limit break to see if beat her down enough.
For me to lose to a human. Very well. I'll join you.
I will join you. But now we have Ifrit. We've got 21 minutes on the clock to get our ass out of Dodge. So let's just get the hell out of Dodge.
Actually, the time limit's just a bit different.
Yeah, the time limit buggers off now, but you know, it is good to get it done.
In the guide that we're using by Game FAQs, it does say that if you select the 10-minute timer and you beat him with 1 second to spare, you get points.
Yeah, but
it's too complicated.
Genuinely, guys, I like to give myself too much time because I have failed it during the battle, and legitimately it just game overs you. And I was like, what the fuck? You know?
Test?
It's supposed to be like a basic test. Don't game over me, for crying out loud, you know.
And we forgot to save. I think that's the end of the video.
I can't remember. Was it?
It stopped, so I think it's the end of the video and we're still live.
So guys, thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next. We'll see you in the next one.
When we escape the fire, Kevin.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.